This week we set off from Alice Springs to the Finke Desert Race.
Hey guys, so we have just spent the last few days at the Alice Springs Caravan Park, the Discovery Park there. That's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids had fun. They were playing on the water slides most of the time.
Yeah, between the water slides in the park and the bouncy pillow.
From like 10 in the morning till like 8 at night.
Yeah. Anyway, we are on the road. We've been
Chilling
chilling.
for the last few days.
Stocked everything up, cleaned everything down, new fridge is installed. Woohoo! It was exciting time for the fridge. And we've just been absolutely rationed. Ben managed to get his 2 cartons of beer, but you are only allowed a litre per person of spirits.
750.
Oh, 750.
750 mils per person of spirits.
I had these grand plans. I've just bought an awesome blender. I had recipes out the wazoo, ready to make some epic cocktails. I'll just have to make do with the small amount that I was allowed. We are heading to where, kiddos? They don't know. We've only been the where track?
Finally, it was Finke Week.
I'm sorry. What? Where is the Starlink?
It was on the roof of the caravan. I don't know if it's still there.
Is it on the magnetic mount?
Nah.
Shh. Benjamin Percival. No way.
It's still there. How?
You are a absolute disaster.
You've done worse. So it is Thursday? No. What day is it?
Today's Wednesday.
No.
Yes. Today's Wednesday.
Oh, today? Okay. It's Wednesday. The race is on Monday. But to get a good spot, we're probably already too late. G'day guys. So we are on the Finke track. Got here last night and set up. Got a perfect spot about at the 65k mark. We've got a few families joining us later this afternoon that will set up as well. So we've got a nice big area. We've got the fire pit in the middle and then all the spots at the back, and camped about 40-50 metres from the track, and I think there's some bikes, practice bikes going past just now in the background. So yeah, absolute mint spot. What?
I was talking to the voice. I said you can get the whiteboard, but I got you dancing as well.
You've got a bit of a motocross background, so you already knew what the Finke was.
Lots of people might not know what the Finke race is, but it pretty much is a desert race for buggies, trophy trucks, carts, four-wheel drive, whatever, and motorbikes. And it's a race from Alice Springs to the Finke town site, a Pulta, I think it's called.
And how long is that?
And so from Alice to Finke, it is about 230 k's. So they race one day to Finke, and then the second day they race back to Alice. And it's pretty much a race where lots of people go just to achieve the race.
Because it's pretty hard going, hey?
Yeah. And being a desert race, it's very hot, very dusty, and very sandy. And the conditions are very hard. And when you've got, say, 100 buggies and trucks first, and then 650 motorbikes, track conditions get really tough. And you know, the bikes and trucks are reaching speeds of 200 k's an hour for the pros, and they're achieving like this race in around 3 hours and 45 minutes there and back, and the bikes are not much slower, around 3 hours 50 minutes. So it's very quick for 460 Ks.
While the race technically only started on the Sunday, there's a whole week's lineup of events that they throw, and especially because it was the Jubilee, they had a huge program. The Legends dinner that they had on the Wednesday night, we didn't actually go to that. Then there was the big street party, which was on the Thursday night, and they had night markets, stalls. You could go and meet some of the riders, get some things autographed, get some merch. We were lucky enough to get some autographs from Toby Price. We saw some really cool little stalls, and Amelia was lucky enough to meet one of the trophy truck drivers who actually let her sit in his truck before they banned people from getting in. So
that's what it's like in the car.
There was also a show from the FX riders.
And he's in the Guinness Book of Records, being the first man to ever backflip a Harley Davidson. Make some noise out there, ladies and gentlemen, and would you please welcome back Dallas Springs, Mr. Campfires.
Which the kids absolutely loved. It was very cool to see just in the middle of the street these guys performing some mad stunts. On Friday evening they did the scrutineering. Again, we didn't head back in for that. We were going in and out, and we were at the 65k mark, so it was a little bit far to keep going in and out.
This is painful to watch.
And they had fireworks every single night going from all different camps, and we were just in this prime position. We could see them coming all the way around. It was very cool. So we're just inside doing some dishes, and what was just outside our window?
Wait for it.
Do you reckon there'll be more?
Yeah.
Just out here. Look.
Fireworks.
We're waiting for more fireworks. On Saturday morning, they had the Method Race Wheels Prologue.
What is a prologue?
So the Prologue it's like an 8k circuit. I'm pretty sure it's 8k circuit they have, which they race, and their time for that race determines their starting time tomorrow for the long desert race.
Yeah. Okay.
So whatever order they come in with their time gives them their starting position on the grid. So obviously the better start time, the earlier you get to go out, you get the better track conditions, less dust and stuff like that.
That is moving. Yeah, right on cue as well. Bo makes his way into the stadium section. Also driver Sam Bentley and Ace Bentley. Making all those things happen. Racing out of California.
Finally, it was the day we had been waiting for. We were woken up on Sunday morning with an epic wake-up call. And got everyone out of bed really quickly. We raced outside, only to realise the race wasn't actually going to start for a little bit, so I had time to get everyone set up. One of the people we were camping with had a truck, and all the kids used this as a little bit of a viewing platform, which was an absolute epic view.
Who can make the best ambo noise? Oh, look, they even went back. That's cool. Here they come.
play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Yes, yes, yes. I am the best in the world.
Is it a protector or is it it's actual screen?
Actual glass. I only bought this one last week.
Was it what you expected though?
For me, I expected one thing, but to see it in person was just a whole nother level.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you get to experience it on the side of a track where you have like a big straight section and you actually see how fast they're moving, it's pretty insane. A lot of it are just punters and guys just doing it for, you know, to say they've done it, but the competitive end of it, there's lots of money involved. They're spending hundreds of thousands. The racing was great, but the people and the time spent with each other made the weekend what it was.
What do you reckon, guys? Do you have fun at the thing? Yes!
Was your favourite the trophy trucks or the motorbikes? The trophy trucks? They were pretty cool.
They were pretty cool.
Motorbikes? Yeah.
Yeah. We did get on the last little bit when we were all egging the last kind of, last 100 riders on. There was 600 riders. There was a fair amount of them. We were standing on this little corner, right, so this little book bit, and we were just cheering them all on, and we were getting really pop. Some of them were popping wheelies. Some of the riders were done, and
after doing 400 k's of dirt, rough track by then.
One of these guys is just shaking his head. We're going, woo! And he's like, nah, done. We're like, you're almost there, mate. But no, I think it was a great weekend. I think if you're up this way and, you
Like
can.
that type of stuff.
Oh, even if you don't like that type of stuff, I'm not a huge bike fan. Anything that kind of gets a huge crowd and a lot of energy, it's a good vibe.
Definitely got to pick your camp spot if you don't want to be amongst the chaos.
A bit, if you don't want to be in the really rowdy areas, just, pick your camp spots wisely. But definitely come down at like a few days before the race and kind of set up camp and kind of get your bearings a little bit.
We decided to head home on Tuesday morning instead of taking off Monday. There were probably, they suspected 15,000 people, if not more, camped along the track. Pretty much everywhere you drove and looked, there was people camping. Any nice flat spot. So to beat the mad rush, or to avoid the mad rush on Monday afternoon, we decided to leave Tuesday, which still was a very slow process with probably another 1,000 cars trying to leave at the same time.
So Finke's done.
So now we're heading off to West McDonnell Ranges. Stay there for a few nights and explore all the walks, trails and gorges and swimming holes in that area. So can't wait.